friends look false.
Page 17. Which ones do we need to go over? Because you got a test tomorrow. The only thing on your test is this factoring stuff and the graphing stuff. Thank you, ma'am. Which ones do we need to go over? Anything?
7.
7? Okay. Bless you. All right, so let's see. Do they have anything in common? No. So you got to find factors of 12 that add or subtract to be -1. And that's 3 and 4. How will 3 and 4 give you -1?
3 minus 4.
3 minus 4. Very good. So it's a positive 3 and a -4. The only difference here is that you have 4 x's. How do you split 4 x's into 2 spots? X squared and x squared. There you go. Alright, so now you can cut it down the middle. So x squared plus 3 equals 0. X squared minus 4 equals 0. Alright, add the 4. You get x squared equals 4. And then how do I get rid of that square? Square root. And what's the square root of 4? X equals 2. Alright, move the 3. How do I move that 3? Subtract it. So x squared equals -3. Square root. And what's the square root of a negative? I. So it's equals I square root of 3. Alright, any other ones we need to go over? It's due tomorrow, so. Which one? Anything? By the looks of some of your 15? Yeah, because by the looks of some of your papers, they look half blank. So, we need to do a couple of these. Alright, so how many terms did you have? 4. So when you have 4 terms, what do you do? Group. What did the first 2 have in common?
5x squared.
5x squared. Very good. So that leaves me with an x plus 1 inside. Now, don't tell me these don't have anything in common, because they do. What do these 2 have in common? A positive 1. Okay? Gotta make sure you take that plus sign with it. So that still leaves me with x plus 1. Don't forget the equal 0. The equal 0 means you can take it a step further, okay? So you know you did it right because these 2 are the same. So you have x plus 1 and 5x squared plus 1. So you can cut it right here. X plus 1 equals 0. Subtract the 1. And you get -1. 5x squared plus 1 equals 0. Subtract the 1. 5x squared equals -1. Then what do I do? Divide by 5. There you go. So x squared equals -1/5. Square root. And x equals, what's the square root of a negative? I square root of 1/5. Get it good? Alright, any other ones? Number 1. Okay, so remember that this, look at this exponent right here. What's the exponent? A cube. Okay, if you have a cube and it's 2 terms, if you have a cube and it's 2 terms, that was this thing. Remember that? Alright, take your handy dandy calculator. How did I find the cube root of 27? No. Before you did that, what'd you have to hit first? You had to hit the 3 first. Hit the 3 first, then hit the math button. Then where'd we go?
Then you go to 4.
We go to 5, right? And then 27. What's the cube root of 27? All right, so 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Y'all okay? And then we have x and x. What's my sign to start with? Plus sign. That's the first one, plus sign. And then this one is negative. Very good. All right, so split it up. X equals negative 3 for the first one. X equals positive 3 for the second one. All right, number 2, number 4, number 5. How do you know to use this way on those? If you're on the test, how do you know to use that way? What tells you that? The 3, the exponent of 3, and how many terms does it have? 2. So it's got to have an exponent of 3 and 2 terms. Get it good? All right, any other ones? Anybody else? 1 through 18? Thank you, sir. All right, here's what we're going to do. You ready? We are going to do... We are going to finish this page. So if you haven't finished this page already, you need to finish that page. Then on your study guide, which is on the last page of your notes, find the last page of your notes. From the very back. Six, 7, and 8. Those are the ones you should be looking at. 6, 7, and 8. All right, so you're going to finish up page 17. Then we're going to graph 6, 7, and 8. Then we got a test tomorrow. Get it good? Yes, no, maybe? Yes? Okay. Yes, dear. Huh? Oh, I guess somebody called me.